Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for blessing me with your time today. I hope you're in a happy mind state wherever you are in life. And in this video, I want to talk to you guys about the easiest way to get two women to sleep with you at the same time. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional. I don't have any type of certifications. This video is only for entertainment purposes only. I'm just kind of basing off of what has worked for me in the past. And so with that being said, let's get into it. So the number one thing, the quickest and easiest way, I'm just going to put it out there, is just kind of pay for it. Just pay for it. That pretty much explains itself. I don't condone in prostitution. I don't condone in sex trafficking, but yeah, there is a lot of women who advertise that type of service. So again, just paying for it, it's going to be the quickest and easiest way. Number two, having a cute female friend, or having a cute female family member, or having a cute coworker or an ex. So pretty much what you're going to do here is you're going to invite this person to go out with you to the club. Here's something that I found very interesting. Women gravitate towards attractive women who are with men. So let me just rephrase that. Women, single women, gravitate towards attractive couples. For some, I don't know if they do it on purpose or they do it subconsciously, but if you're ever out in a bar, you're out in the club, or wherever there's a lot of women, just kind of pay attention to a cute couple, and you'll start to see the women can kind of move towards that direction. But anyway, so what you will do is you have your cute friend with you, and you see maybe a cute bartender, maybe a cute waitress, maybe a cute person that's just attending the club, and you just simply walk up to them and you say, hey, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, I don't mean to be rude, but my girlfriend thinks you're really hot, or my girlfriend thinks you're really cute, and she would love for you to come and chill with us or come play with us. It's her birthday, she's kind of shy, but she's going to live a little, and so and if she says yes, great. You have somebody lined up, and then you go do another woman like that. So now you got two women that's really come hang out. And if they say no, no problem, you move on to the next female. Simple as that. And the person that you came to the club with don't even have to know that's what you're doing. For all they know, you're just picking up women. You're just talking to women. You know what I mean? So yeah, just having a cute female friend or cute female acquaintance that you can invite to come out with you. Because that cute woman, what her job is to bring other attractive women in your vicinity. Because again, if you have a cute female, you're going to start noticing there's going to be a lot of women start kind of lingering around in your area. Just be observant, and you won't, and matter of fact, might not even have to say anything. You just stand there and look like you're enjoying yourself, and you'll start noticing how women will kind of start gravitating toward in your space. So with that being said, number three, have a gay friend. Meet a gay friend, make you a gay friend. Now, not just any gay friend. What I'm talking about is a gay female that plays more of the male in the relationship. I guess the stud. I guess is that what you would call it? The stud, and single stud. Because the reason why you would be friend, because it's obvious. They're gonna kind of point you in a direction or get you exposed to other women that are into that kind of lifestyle. There's a lot of women that's in that kind of community that is curious. There's a lot of women who don't know if they want to be gay or if they want to be heterosexual. There's a lot of women who are bi. And then so this way you get to kind of experience it just by being with this person. And I'm not saying that you should go be friends with a gay person just to have threesomes, just to use them to hook up with other women. I'm not saying that, because a lot of these people, a lot of these women, once you get past that rough exterior that they put up, they're really great people. They have a big heart. They're really great people to be with. But I'm just saying, if you ever have an opportunity to be friends with someone that is gay, and she's like a stud, and she's, she's single, definitely be friends with her, because again, she's gonna, give you access, or point you kind of like, get you acquainted with other women that is into other women, that is into women and men, that is like, or just fucking confused. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, so moving right along here, number 4, Ask your male friends, your close male friends. Ask your male family members. You'll be surprised. You know, I've had a few kind of almost threesomes. It didn't pan out, but I did had a few almost threesomes that it kind of came just by asking, just on a humbug. It was my birthday, and I was just putting it out there, and bam, somebody hit me up. Hey, my homegirl, she's into that. She's kind of, you know, needing a couple of dollars or whatever, and so she'll be down to do that. And you know, it didn't pan out, but I'm just saying, just putting it out there, you know, putting it in a person's ear. You know, you don't know what they know. You know, you don't know whom they know or who they experience. They might have a crazy person they used to kick it with, and she kind of lives that life, you know, or she's about their life or whatever, you know. So you just don't know. You just do not know. So yeah, just asking, just asking a male friend, male family member. You'll be surprised. You'll be really, really surprised. So moving right along, if you're dating a woman, you know, one thing that you can do to kind of stand out in her mind. Let me tell you what you could do to stand out in that woman's mind. So, if you're dating a woman, you know, you just kind of let her know you're into that, right? You let her know that, you know, you're interested in, you know, being with another woman. You know, I'm not saying that you should go tell her like, you know, hey, I'm just gonna be fucking other women, but you just kind of, subconsciously put it on her mind, put it on her thought, put it on her psyche, you know. And so this is one thing that you could say, hey, there's a new swingers club that just came into town. Have you heard about it? Would you go to a swingers spot? You know, maybe you guys are eating dinner or watching Netflix or something, and maybe there's a gay sex scene with two women getting it on, and you'll ask her, hey, have you ever been with another woman before? You know, because I found this very interesting. 80% of women have dreams about being with other women. 70% of women have fantasies, thoughts, daily thoughts about being with other women sexually. Again, if you're ever in an establishment, you're at the bar, you're at the club, be observant of women that, you know, of other women. And how when an attractive woman comes in, like when a beautiful woman comes in, watch how the other women will start acting. Like if you're with a woman, watch her. You know, I mean, don't just stare at her, but just kind of, you know, subliminally, just stare at her. Your woman that you're with is getting aroused by the shape of this other woman. I find that very strange. But again, a lot of women, they want to have these fantasies of being with other women because they're curious, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, if you're dating a woman, if you're casually seeing a woman, ask her. Ask her. Now, she may say, oh, you're a pervert, or oh, you're disgusting or whatever. But when she lays her head on that pillow, she's going to be thinking about it. She's going to be thinking about it, and it's going to arouse her. And it's going to get her turned on. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, let's move on. If you see a group of women, in every group, if you see a group of women, there's always the one woman who's like the head woman. She's like the leader, and the other ones are kind of like, you know, whatever. There's always, and the one who's like the leader of the group is usually not that attractive. You know, I mean, I don't know how that works out like that, but she's usually not attractive. But what you would do is you just walk right up to her. You walk right up to her and just simply say, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you ladies' evening, but, you know, I think you're very attractive, you know, and I just had to come over and introduce myself, you know, and, you know, maybe you, and when, you know, you just kind of exchange the number, you say whatever it is you say, and then you just kind of say at the end, before you walk away, hey, you know, I'm having a little get-together this evening, nothing big, it's just me and a few friends. You know, maybe you and one of your single friends, you know, you come over and come chill for a little bit. You'll be surprised at the response. You know, a lot of people was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna get rejected. But you'll be surprised because a lot of these women are so bored out of their fucking mind, and they want that kind of excitement. They want that kind of entertainment. So a lot of them be like, yeah, sure. You'll exchange numbers, or you'll exchange Instagrams, whatever. And, you know, before you know it, she'll be hitting you up. She'll hit you up, and, you know, her and her homegirl coming over, and they know what they're coming over for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, again, I found it very interesting that if you're the type of dude, or you're the type of person, not so much a man, but if you're the type of person that really excites a woman, really gets a woman worked up, get her all discombobulated and, you know, speechless, and she fumble over her words, she'll love to share you with her female acquaintances. She'll want to share you with her friends. You know, because if you ever notice, you know, when you have a woman like that, she'll have women coming over to check you out. You know what I'm saying? She'll want to share you with these other women because she want those women that's close to her to experience that type of enjoy. Now, I'm not saying like if it's something serious, but if it's something you guys are just casually seeing each other, you know, just kind of pay attention to that. You start seeing women coming over. Oh, this is my cousin. She just came over to, you know, meet you or whatever. She's not coming over. Yeah, she's coming over to meet you, but you know what they're thinking is let's both fuck him. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're thinking. Let's both, you know, they both say let's both fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know what I'm saying? Just see a group of women, you approach the leader, whatever, talk to her, and, you know, you just invite her and one of her single, or you know, a couple of her single homegirls, and tell her come on over and chill for a little bit. Join a swingers club. You know, I did not know that there is a big, huge community for swingers. It's really big. It's underground. It's hush hush. You know, I mean, I don't know any like sites or name of clubs right off the top of my head, but you can, you know, go online, you can join Facebook, and I'm pretty sure they can tell you like the swinger clubs that's in your city. But it's pretty much, you know, I know I said that, you know, maybe, you know, for single people, you might have to pay a little more. You know, if you're a couple, of course, that's, you know, I don't think you have to pay much. But, you know, if you're single, but, you know, if this is a chance that this is something you wanted to do, you know, why not, you know, pay a little couple dollars and just kind of experience it, you know. But again, joining the swingers club, great opportunity for you to, you know, have a threesome, and then you're kind of, you know, there's no headaches and hassles and all of that. The people are there, you're there, and you know, there's no expectations and no judgment there. And here, lastly, is to invite a friend over. So you're kind of being a little bit sneaky or deceptive on this one, but you kind of, you know, if you have a friend that has a lot of female friends, right? She has a lot of female friends, you know, as a friend that you're seeing, you know, again, casually seeing or whatever, maybe you're seriously seeing, who knows, I don't know, but you know, casually seeing, and she has a lot of female friends. She has a lot of homegirls, whatever. So what you do is you kind of trick her into bringing one of her homegirls over. So this is how you do this, you know. And so what you do is you say, hey, my friend is just got out of a relationship. He just broke up with his girl, or my brother just coming into town, and you know, and I was thinking maybe we kind of double date. You know, women love. And she'll bring one of her friends over because women love to they love to play matchmaker. I don't know if it's something in their DNA, but they love to hook people up together as far as relationships. So she's gonna bring one of her friends over, and what you do is you be like, hey, my friend, you know, he's stuck in traffic, or hey, he got tired for some reason, or he just doesn't show up. Now you got these two women sitting in your house. You got these two women sitting in your house, and so what you do, you get them comfortable, you know, you give them drinks. If they smoke a little weed, give them a little weed, you know, just make them feel comfortable, right? You know, make them laugh, you know, just kind of, you know, a little nice little music playing, you know, and you know, maybe 30 minutes, an hour goes by, you know, they kind of, you know, relax and they're comfortable and stuff. So you make a move on the person who comes to see you, right? This is what you do. You make a move on the person who comes to see you, you know, whatever you do, you know, you're kissing, massaging, touchy, you know, whatever, and you're just kind of being all, the person who's sitting there is going to be feeling uncomfortable. She's going to want to leave. She's going to want to leave because she's going to feel like a third wheel, right? So now what you do is you just say, hey, come here. You tell her to come on over. You know what I'm saying? You just take control of the situation. You tell her, you be like a movie director. You tell her, come here. You know what I'm saying? You looking sexy too. You look like you missing out. You looking lonely over there. You looking bored. Come here. Let me give you something to do. You know, you just kind of lead them. You lead these two women. And again, you know, and don't worry about it, because, you know, what they're going to do is that they was drunk. They were drunk. They was, you know, they was under the influence or whatever. So, you know, it's gonna be cool. Women want that. They want a man to. They want men to kind of lead. I don't care if a woman acts like a man. At the end of the day, you know, she still wants a man to lead her. She still wants a man to lead her into the bedroom. She wants a man to lead her while they're in the bedroom. You know, that's what a woman wants deep down inside. You know, whether they admit to it or not. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, so those are the easiest ways. If you follow those, You know, I'm not guaranteeing it, but again, for me, it had a really big success. I've been in a few threesomes, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I've done to kind of get this. You know what I mean? So now I'm gonna give you guys a bonus. So for you who stuck around, I'm gonna give you a bonus on the type of women to look out for if you want a threesome. So number one is the type of woman that has a tattoo. So I'm not saying a little, you know, she got a little rose on her wrist or a ladybug behind her ear. I'm not talking about those kind of women. I'm talking about the women that got tattoos all over her arms. She got them all over her face and neck, you know, all over her chest, her back. You know, she got the tramp stamp. You know, she got tattoo on her feet. You know, wherever. She got tattoos everywhere. You know, those kind of women, they're just screaming to be, you know, they want to be sexually liberated. They, you know, because they feel, you know, their body, they're proud of their body. They're exhibitionists. They want to show off their body. So any opportunity they can, where they can show their body off, they're going to take that opportunity. They're going to take that chance. You know what I mean? And so yeah, women with the tattoos. You know, definitely. Now here's a disclaimer. I'm not saying that every woman who has tattoos is promiscuous. If that's so, or they're you know, they love experiencing that life. But majority of the women that I've ran into that was tattooed up was kind of kinky. Kinky. And again, I'm not saying every woman that's tatted up is kinky like that, but you know, hey. So moving right along here, piercings. Again, we're not talking about the one piercing. Maybe she got a piercing on her earlobe, or maybe she got a I don't know, piercing. But the type of woman that got piercings all over her mouth, all over her nose, her eyes, and you know, her forehead, and you know, her ears, and neck, and chest, and you know, she just got them everywhere. You know, again, she's an exhibitionist. She wants to show off her body because she's proud of her body. You know, the piercings. You know, I think, you know, I've had a few and they do hurt, but I think a lot of people, when they get those piercings, they wear them with pride. They wear it with like a trophy. So they want everybody to see that. And if you run into a person that has tattoos and piercings, oh my goodness, you better go get the holy water, because they is gonna anyway, so let's just move on. So, but yeah, tattoo, piercings, you know, if you see a woman like that, you know, hey, that's probably a person that you might want to go and approach. They're moving right along. A type of woman that's into partying. A woman that's into partying, maybe she wants to, you know, those kind of women likes to be the center of attention. You know, they like for the spotlight to be on them. These are the kind of women that, you know, they be in the group. If you ever talk to a group of women, you know, that one woman that always try to fit in. The one woman that's always trying to be like above everyone. You know, like you can say something outlandish like, hey, I've been to the moon. And she'll say, hey, I've been to the moon too. Oh my goodness, I really, you know, one of those kind of females. Those kind of females, they'll do the threesome because, you know, they just want something to brag about. You know, hey, I did a threesome and I slept with 2 women or whatever. And, you know, they want to do something like, because that's something that they want to talk about, you know, to their friends or whatever. You know, because women love to brag. You know, they love to brag. You know. Moving right along here. So this kind of female, if you see her like by herself, the quiet, shy, withdrawn type female, you know, and now, you know, if you're out and you see a woman, she's have her head in her phone, and you know, she's looking down and she's, you know, avoiding eye contact, and you know, she's just kind of minding her own business. She's reading a book or, you know, whatever, writing papers or whatever. You know, maybe avoid her because she probably don't want to be messed with. But I'm talking about the woman that's just kind of sitting there and she looks bewildered and she's looking all into space and she's looking everywhere, and you know, she just looks lost. Those are the kind of women that's big, and those are undercover. They just really kinky. I'm telling you, they're really, really kinky, and they're undercover. They're undercover. So in public, they're gonna be all prissy and you know, they're gonna be kind of low voice and they talk really low, and you know, and whatever. But you get them behind closed doors. You get them behind closed doors, and then they just get, you know, they just turn to a whole different person, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type personality. That's how these women are. Again, these quiet, shy women are the ones that will suck out your soul. You know, they'll consume your soul. You know, so again, you see a woman, she's just kind of sitting there by herself. You know, you might want to just go on and approach her and, you know, introduce yourself, and you'll be surprised. You know, you'll be surprised at what comes about from that. You know, this is going to be kind of self-explanatory. Type of woman that is always asking for money. Now, again, I don't condone in prostitution. I don't condone in soliciting for sex. You know what I'm saying, for money. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying that's wrong. But what, you know, and again, sex trafficking is really big. A lot of people are fucked up in the head. Their bodies are all fucked up. You know, they're gonna be fucked up for the rest of their life. You know, because of that. And I think that's a bad thing. You know, but I'm saying, if there's a woman who's always asking you for money, and she's cute, why not? If she's attractive, why not? You know, why make it one-sided? Let it be a win-win. If she's asking you, hey, I'm about to get evicted and I need my rent paid, you know she's not gonna pay you back, why not make it a win-win? My car is about to get repoed, you know, and I need my car note paid. Why not make it a win-win? My light's about to get cut off. Why not make it a win-win? Again, I'm not condoning in prostitution. You know, I'm not saying that's prostitution. I'm just saying, you know, well, let me rephrase it. Business transactions, you know, I'm saying, you know, between two mutual consenting adults, you know, I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not condoning that. But again, if the opportunity presents itself, you know, why not? You know, why not? You know, so again, person who's always asking for money, you know, and really, a person who's asking for money all the time, you really don't have to say much. Hey, I got a homegirl, you know, I want to sleep with, you know, I want kind of sleep experience, sleeping with two women. You know, this is my first time, I've never done that before. And you'd be surprised, a lot of women will, because it's your first time, a lot of women will be on board. You don't really have to say much. They'll do it because it's your first time. It's like, you know, when you lost your virginity. You know, how many, like, guys, I don't know if women are big on taking a man, oh, I'm not man. Yeah, I don't know if women are really big on taking a man's virginity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's still big today. Like, you know, you take a woman's virginity, or you was a woman's first. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know if that's really big with women. You know, like, guys, oh, that was my first love, or that was my first, you know, that's who I lost my virginity to. You know, I don't think it's really big. You know, I don't know. But moving right along before I lose my thought here, the next type of woman to look out for is an older lady. Older women is like, you know, like a caged up animal just got out of the cage, and they're just running rampant all over the place. You know, because a lot of older women, they've been in marriages, they've been in relationships for 40, 50 years, 30 years, 20 years, and they just want to run. You know, maybe they got a divorce, maybe, you know, the person passed on, you know, having, you know, rest in peace or whatever the case. They're separated. You know, kids has moved out. You know, they've been spending, you know, 20, 30 years raising children. You know, they didn't get to have a youth, so, you know, they trying to live their youth now. So, you know, you see, and I'm gonna tell you, the type of women that you see, these older women, you see them in the club, and they look like, you know, they trying to dress like they're 20 years old. You see them kind of women. You know what I mean? You see them kind of women, they dress like they're 20 years old. You know, them kind of women there. Again, you really don't have to say much or do much to them. You just say, hey, I want a threesome. I got some drink at the house, and, you know, and they'd be like, yeah, you know, and they get another older, you know, you have a threesome with two older women. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, age ain't nothing but a number. You know, it's just the experience. You know, you can just say, hey, I had a threesome. I made a sandwich with two women. You know what I mean? So, again, older lady, you know, see an older lady, she dressing all tight and skimpy clothes or revealing clothes or whatever. Like, you know, and she trying to be all slutty or whatever, and she's wearing skimpy clothes. You know, go on and approach her. Go on and approach her. You know, when I say older women, we're talking about women that are like in their late 50s, you know what I mean, like late 40s, 50s, 60s, you know, and there's a few attractive 70-year-old women, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think like Halle Berry, I think she might be 70, you know, and so, you know, I would definitely fuck the shit out of Halle Berry, you know what I'm saying? I think you know, it's a couple of 70-year-olds. I know they got money, but I'm just saying though, some women that are naturally beautiful, 70 years old, you know, and I'll be like, wow, you know, I can't believe you're 70 years old, you know, whatever. But anyway, so older woman, you know, definitely would have a good chance of, again, with a lot of older women, you know, you don't have to say much and do much, you know, and they'll be down with it. You know what I mean? They will really be down with it. And again, I kind of touched on this, but number 9, here is just somebody who just got out of a relationship, someone who's living their life. So somebody, usually a person that's like in their mid 40s, late 40s, because their kids have just gone off to college. They want to live life. They want to live life. They no longer want to be that housewife. They no longer want to be stuck at home. They want to live life. They want to live, sow their wild oats. So they didn't have that when they were young. They missed that. So now, when people live that when they're young, when they get older, they got that out their system. But they ain't got that out their system yet. So a person just got out of a relationship. They or maybe they just got through putting the kids. They're at home all alone, and hey, they're ready to just get out there and let loose. You know what I mean? So those are the type of women that if you come across, that you might have a greater chance of having a threesome with them kind of women. You know what I'm saying? And and maybe you have a few ideas that you know of that I didn't go over. But again, these are what work best for me. And but I do want to say before I end this video is that if you are lucky enough to be in a threesome, if you are, you just take it for what it's worth. Just enjoy their company and you move on. Don't make it a long-term thing. Don't make a relationship out of it. Because what happens, the longer you're with the person, people's feelings get involved, people's hearts get involved, and then it becomes really, really messy, and it becomes really like a headache. It just gets crazy. So, maybe a couple of times and then you just end it. I would say 3 times max. Nothing more than 3 times, and then after that you just end it. Just make up an excuse, go on your separate ways, and just find two other women to just kind of have fun with. If that's something you're into. I don't like threesomes myself because they're not like what I see on TV. There's not how I experienced in real life. So I don't like them personally. They're just kind of like, they're just not fun for me. But if that's something that you're into, again, if that's that type of lifestyle you like, more power to you. But again, definitely you don't want to drag it out. End it, make it real short, and that way nobody can, nobody's feelings get hurt in the end, no one's heart get broken in the end. But yeah, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope the rest of your day is prosperous. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And with that being said, take care.